more on your test. So how I'm gonna word your test is that if it says like, what is this entire structure, that means like, what is this entire thing called, which is the skull, okay? The next thing is you have the hyoid. So how I'm gonna put that on your test is, what is this structure? Okay, everybody see that? Ooh, totally just broke his spine. So this hyoid, like the Adam's apple, basically, that's what the hyoid is, okay? So I'll say, what is the structure on your test? And the next thing is the scapula. So it's like your shoulder blade right here. Both of these parts, scapula, scapula. You have the clavicle. If I'm going too fast, let me know. Okay. The clavicle, right here, your collarbones. And then you have your humerus, which is this bone right here. I guess like this bone in your arm, this one right here. And then you have your ulna. So ulna and radius. Okay. So, well, the radius, okay, the radius I always remember because it's like a flat top on the top. So when you guys see it, like I might give you this one right here. Like you will literally see this on a desk or probably like a sticker on here. Just remember, it's the one that has like a flat top. I don't know, I'll go around. So it has a flat top, it's the radius. Yeah. So then if it doesn't have the flat top, it has to be the ulna. Okay, so that's that. So then flat top is radius. No flat top, that must be the ulna. The ulna has a hook. So if you see like a hook structure, that's the ulna. And then you have your carpals. Okay, carpals. So these little bones right here, literally where my fingers are, that's your carpals, okay? So carpals are like right here, carpals, okay? Then you have your metacarpals. So you have carpals again. Then you have your metacarpals, which are in between my fingers. So they're not your fingers. Like they're not these things, 1, 2, 3. Those are your phalanges. Your metacarpals are literally like this thing. I guess your hand. I don't really know how to like explain it to you guys, but so carpals, little bones, metacarpals, the things on top of the little bones, okay? And then you have these structures, which are your fingers. So you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 bones in your fingers, right? 1, 2, 3. So that's how you know that's the phalange. So if I put a sticker like, I guess, right here, what would you guys say? That's your what? Phalange, right? Because you have to count like 1, 2, 3. Okay, good, I got it. If I put a sticker here, that's your metacarpals, okay? And these have to be your carpals. Good. And then we have sternum. Okay, back to the big guy. Okay, so the sternum is right here. It's the middle. It's basically like, these are your ribs connect to the sternum. So this is your sternum right here, in between my fingers. You guys got it? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you have your ribs. So you guys are gonna learn like the difference between these ribs later, but for our purposes right now, your ribs, right here, okay? And then your vertebral column. Well, you guys kind of got it, right? That's like your spine, that's the back, okay? That's your vertebral column. Oh, spelling on the test. If I can pronounce it, it's good, okay? I know you guys probably like can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a horrible speller. So as long as I can pronounce it, you guys are good. Just don't like give me, I don't know, like something, tell me fish and then mean that it's like the vertebral column. I don't know, you guys. Okay. And then the os coxa. Okay, so your hip bones. This entire structure, os coxa, okay? So if I say like, what is this entire structure on the test? It's the os coxa. You guys got that? Okay. And then femur. So your femur is this big structure right here, this right here. So I guess you can distinguish it because it has like the ball right here. So if I put like just this leg on your test, it's literally the first bone, okay? It has that ball thingy. And then femur, tibia. Okay, So the tibia is the big guy. The tibia is this guy. Okay? The small guy is your fibula. So femur, tibia, fibula. Patella. Okay, patella, right here. That's your kneecap. Let's see, patella, tarsals. Okay, wait, let's go over again. Okay, so what's the small guy? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Small is fibula.
Fibula, okay. So then what's this?
Femur.
Okay. Then what's this one?
Radius.
Good. Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. Okay. What's this?
Metacarpals.
No,
Okay.
no. Wait, which one did you touch?
This one.
That's a phalange.
Metacarpals.
Oh, metacarpal. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah.
You guys, well, yeah, it's probably my fault too. You get it? So you have the little bones, then that's how I kind of got it, okay? So where were we? Okay, so what's this called? Patella, right? Okay, good. And then we have the tarsals. Okay. The tarsals are, okay, so you see how your hands had, what are these things called?
Carpals.
Okay, your feet have them too. So like these little bones right here would be called the tarsals, okay? So these bones right here. Then these have to be called the, basically. And then after that, what would these be called?
Phalanges.
Phalanges, right? So the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay? And then, okay, so now we get to the skull. So are you guys good with like this stuff? Good? Okay, so we'll move on to the skull. Okay. Let me get comfortable. Okay. So the front of your head is called the frontal. Wait, the frontal bone, right? Yeah, hold on. Let me get my stuff situated. Okay. So the front of the skull is called the frontal bone. Okay. So I picked this skull because you guys see like these lines right here that are colored. Okay. This helps a lot. I love this skull just because you can distinguish the different bones. So the frontal is obviously the front of the skull, right? And the next thing is you have the parietal. So these two right here, where my fingers are, you guys, am I like putting it right? Okay, okay. So you have your frontal, then these two right here are called your parietal. Okay, so then you flip your skull over in the back, and that's called your occipital. Literally like the lines separated, which is great. So this is your occipital, right? So then this is called your
Frontal.
These two are called your
Parietal.
good. And then what are we? Temporal. Okay. So you see how there's a line right here? Right? You guys see it? Okay. This is called your temporal. Okay? Wait. Yeah, your temporal. So this is your temporal, okay? The line cuts it from this, which is the parietal, because side. This has to be called your temporal. Okay, good. And then we did occipital. Okay, sphenoid. Sphenoid is hard to see. Is this a sphenoid right here? Like, right? Wait, let me open it up. Oh, yeah, you can see it better. Yeah, you can see it better on the inside. Okay, I'll go around. Should I show you? Okay, I'll show you from the inside. So this right here is a sphenoid. Right there. And like this kind of makes like a butterfly effect, right? And then where these two holes are, like you have a big hole and a small hole, this is the sphenoid right here. Okay, I'll go show you guys. Big hole, small hole, sphenoid, right there where my finger is. Yeah, you see the big and the small? So that bone where it is called a sphenoid, okay? Sphenoid, sphenoid, sphenoid. Yes? Okay, so the ethmoid, that's the mole too. Let me get a stick. Okay, so I kind of think of this like a dragon. Like you see how you have the face and then you have the wings? Do you see that? Like face and then wings, face and then wings. You see that? Okay, so the face of, I guess, this like creature looking thing is called the ethmoid. Ethmoid bone. It's like right here. It's called the ethmoid. like this entire thing, like this orange thing cuts it. So this is the ethmoid. Ethmoid.
Like the little thing?
This
Like this
entire
whole
thing.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Where the orange
Okay.
is. Okay. Ethmoid. 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 This thing right here. So it's like the face of the creature, I guess you can say. And then where the wing is, right where that stick is that I have, that's your sphenoid. Okay? What else do you have? You have your mandible. Okay. Where's no. Oh, here it is. Okay. So oh, this isn't headers. Okay. So your mandible is like your lower jaw. Okay. And then your maxilla is your upper jaw. So lower mandible, upper maxilla. Then you have your palatine. So your palatine is like
The roof of
the,
your mouth?
yeah. The top of your mouth, right? That you hit with your tongue. Good. I was just like, So this is your palatine right here. Okay. So what is this called? Good. This is called the
Mandible.
good. Okay. So your zygomatic bone. So your zygomatic bone is your cheekbone. So right where the stick is. This is why I love this stick. It helps. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so the zygomatic bone is right where the stick is. So that's like your cheekbone right here. Yeah. Okay. And then you have your lacrimal. Okay, this one's small. Let me see. I can't do that. Okay. There. So, okay, let me explain it first. Okay, so lacrimal, like, that's where, like, okay, so it has a lacrimal duct. That's where your tears come out of. So if you see a hole, okay, yeah, I'll keep the stick there. Yeah, then you guys can see it better. Okay, so where the stick is, like, there's a hole. That's your ethmoid. I mean, whoa. That's your lacrimal bone. So the hole that's right there, that's your lacrimal bone. Okay.
That's where your tears come out of?
It's the lacrimal duct. That's like the little hole that your tears come out of. So, right? Is that right? Right. Okay, just making sure.
Oh, and the duct is where the tears come out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the hole in the skull, right? Okay, just making sure. So this hole, that's your lacrimal duct.
so
This is your lacrimal bone.
That is weird.
Okay.
That's
So
little.
the hole is lacrimal duct, lacrimal bone,
Okay.
lacrimal bone. Which one? Oh, the back of the head. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Okay. Hold on, wait, we had a question. Okay, what's this called? The front of the head is called the
Frontal.
Okay. What's this called? The back of the head.
Occipital.
Occipital. Okay. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so this is your lacrimal bone. Like where that hole is, that's the duct, and that's your lacrimal bone. Okay? So the hole is the duct, that's the bone, that's the duct, and that's the bone right there. That's the duct, that's the bone. Okay? Alright, so now we have our nasal bone. Our nasal, lacrimal nasal. Okay, nasal bone, that's your nose bone. Okay? Nose bone, that's right here. Okay? And then we have the vomer. So the vomer is, do you see where my stick is? That's the vomer. It's like the lower bone of your nose, I guess you can say. Okay. Then you have your inferior nasal concha. So they're like turbinate looking bones in your skull, I guess. I'll show it to you. So it's literally like these things right here. So this is your nasal bone, this is your vomer, and then what's inside is your inferior nasal concha. So right where the stick is your inferior nasal concha. Inferior nasal
So
concha.
which one's the one?
The vomer is right here.
Oh.
So nasal, vomer, inferior nasal concha. Okay? I'll do it for you guys. So this is your nasal bone, this is your vomer, and then these bones inside the nose are your, what was it called? it's superior medius account. So yeah. So it's right here.